He was the most unlikable candidate in the history of presidents, and that's saying a lot.
But Biden says the same thing.
He's number 2. When Biden says something, does anyone be like, oh?
Right.
No, they used to go, oh, what'd he say?
Yeah. What is happening in America? You can feel it. Something we've worked for and dreamed of for a long time. Donald Trump fell asleep at his own trial. And when he woke up, he made his own kind of history. The first person to run for president with 34.
Get ready, because what just unfolded on live television is truly unbelievable. Talk about a major showdown. The question everyone's asking is, how did Hillary Clinton, long known for her unshakable confidence and political dominance, end up in such a tight spot on air? Enter Tyrus, the outspoken commentator who isn't afraid to say exactly what's on his mind. And this time, he didn't hold anything back.
Clinton is one of the most disgusting human beings on the planet.
Very much so.
Always has been, always will be, and will be inserting clips on her response to Benghazi several times throughout the interview. I want to show who she is.
She's worse than her husband.
A lot of people say that this was triggered by a YouTube video. This is her statement. I condemn in the strongest terms the attack on our mission in Benghazi today. The United States deplores any intentional effort to denigrate the religious beliefs of others. Our commitment to religious tolerance goes back to the...
To everyone's surprise, he opens by laying out Clinton's long history of controversies, ones she's likely tried to keep buried for years. The moment he does, it's as if a spark ignites the room. Viewers can't look away as Hillary fights to keep her composure under the mounting pressure. Honestly, it felt like watching an unstoppable force collide with an unshakable wall.
He talks, you kind of get why Bill did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't... You know, like, it's kind of like, again, I don't condone, cheating, but that's your morning.
Yeah.
You gotta kiss that before you go to bed at night, and then you gotta sleep with one eye open.
Usually calm and in control, Hillary begins to reveal cracks in her composure. Her irritation boils over, and what follows is nothing short of a dramatic outburst.
The red hat, I'll get one. Like, it's ridiculous that when the losing side, or someone, she's just a very unlikable person and will say anything to get this attention. But here's the thing, it's changed. America has changed. We no longer listen to that stuff. Now when they say it, we go, that's why I didn't vote.
When tension climbs to the point where someone finally cracks, it feels straight out of a movie. If you enjoy the thrill of political drama, this sudden slip in composure is something you have to witness. It's a rare glimpse into the raw mechanics of power unfolding right before our eyes. And hey, if moments like these keep you hooked, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You'll stay updated on every shocking twist as it happens, and it truly keeps me motivated to bring you the latest stories. Now, let's talk about the absolute chaos that broke out live on air. Picture this: Hillary Clinton, a veteran of countless political storms, suddenly swept into a whirlwind she never saw coming. As the tension builds, Tyrus, famous for his blunt and fearless commentary, drops one bombshell after another.
The pantsuit fits. Hillary Clinton, you owe Russia an apology. And there should be
Hillary Clinton is no stranger to controversy, that's for sure. But the sheer speed at which the accusations started flying clearly caught her off guard. Honestly, the audience seemed just as stunned. Picture it. Tyrus isn't just tossing out random remarks or trying to stir the pot. He's speaking his mind without restraint. Clinton suddenly finds herself pulled into deep waters, as Tyrus revives every incident she probably hoped had faded from memory. The infamous emails, Benghazi. One by one, every politically charged topic she'd rather leave in the past comes roaring back under his relentless commentary. He kicks things off by revisiting the notorious email scandal, those classified documents handled through private servers, a decision that haunted Clinton throughout her 2016 campaign.
Remember what Donald Trump said about Hillary Clinton back in the 2016 debate.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
It's like a ghost that refuses to fade away, and Tyrus brings it right back to life in the studio, reigniting curiosity everywhere. Then comes Benghazi. Oh, this is where things really heat up. When he mentions the tragic events in Libya that cost American lives and sparked fierce criticism of Clinton's time as Secretary of State, he doesn't hold back for a second.
Since they can't air the truth, they control the storyline, and they've lost control of it. From bloodbath to democracy. Last night, Hillary tried framing the election like this. Both guys are old, but you can't vote for the one we indicted.
What do you say to voters who are upset that those are the two choices?
Get over yourself. Those are the two choices. One is old and effective and compassionate, has a heart, and really cares about people. And one is old and has been charged with...
You can almost feel the air turn icy as Tyrus lays everything bare, speaking with the precision of someone reading straight from an indictment meant to stir outrage. Hillary, by all appearances, looks like she wishes she could rewind time, or at least change the channel. But that's the thing about live television. Once it's rolling, there's no pause button. It's raw, relentless, and impossible to escape. Tyrus presses on with near-surgical focus, uncovering every sensitive point one by one. He digs into the controversies surrounding the Clinton Foundation. Money, politics, and power all tangled together. His exposure of backroom deals and hidden influence leaves little room for defense. As it unfolds, Hillary's composure starts to crack. The tension in her jaw, the flicker in her eyes. It's clear she's scrambling for the right words but can't quite find them. Each new charge stacks higher, turning minor flaws into major headlines. The pressure could break almost anyone. For viewers, it's not just politics. It's a duel of willpower. Online, chaos erupts. Tweets fly, memes flood feeds, and every second becomes instant commentary. There's a strange fascination in watching someone once untouchable reveal a hint of vulnerability. Yet, Hillary's experience shows. She refuses to crumble, her tone sharpening as her patience fades, but she stays on her feet, proving she's still a fighter.
It's not just ironic, it's not just rich, it's actually pretty sad.
It's what happened to decorum?
Gone,
what happened to being the so-called leader in the room? He's being indicted, great, but let's not forget, you lost your election because of your, quote, crookedness. So let's not forget that. So yeah, she didn't get charges put on her, which probably should have, but she lost the election because of her underhand dealings. So let's remember.
When the topic of her undisclosed emails comes up, Hillary tries to seize control of the narrative by shifting focus to her accuser. She points out that other high-profile figures have done the same thing without facing nearly as much criticism, an attempt to expose the hypocrisy embedded in modern politics. But the counterattack isn't enough to slow the momentum. The conversation deepens, pulling apart her motives, her long political history, and even her perceived moral integrity. What unfolds feels almost cinematic. Less a discussion, more a stage performance of political theater at its sharpest. Tyrus refuses to relent. He's not just recalling old facts, he's reimagining them with sharp, provocative flair. His words cut through Clinton's polished image, leaving her momentarily exposed, like a centuries-old portrait hit with neon paint, jarring yet impossible to ignore. The internet erupts as supporters and critics clash online, turning debate into spectacle. Politics and entertainment blur completely. Viewers become participants, shaping the chaos in real time. Then, just as tension peaks, Hillary regains control. Drawing on years of experience, she steadies her tone, speaking of resilience and duty. Her calm composure, not her words, restores the balance, if only for a moment.
So happy about it. That was an opportunity for her. They're always talking about closing the division. That would have been an opportunity for her to be gracious and be supposedly the leader. But again, she just can't stay away from herself.
Maturity doesn't always come with age.
No, it really doesn't. And it's sad in this, currently with the given climate where everybody's after each other's throat, here's a chance for a leader to show a little bit of class necessary. You don't have to like President Trump. You could think he was guilty of sin or innocent of sin, but when you're put in that position, there was an opportunity for her to show what.
Those who've weathered similar political storms know the strength it takes to face nonstop criticism without breaking. But even resilience has limits, especially when media bias takes over. As clips spread, every second is scrutinized. Analysts debate what this clash reveals about Tyrus's bold style and what it means for Hillary Clinton's legacy. The incident mirrors today's political chaos, where reputations rise or fall overnight in a media-fueled arena. Politics has become part sport, part spectacle, a game of precision, strategy, and survival. Figures like Tyrus play by those rules, shaping narratives with every move. So what do you think? Did Tyrus deliver a necessary reality check, or did he go too far? Share your thoughts in the comments below.